primeval symbols representing aspects of the universe given to man by Odin himself. Only those touched by the Norns' sight are truly blessed with their understanding. Hear my prayer, O Norns, as I seek your guidance. Show me through the characters what you have in store. Uh-oh, that's not good. All jokes aside, runes are some of the most interesting aspects of Norse and Old Germanic culture. So today, let's talk about runes in Shadowdark. Hello everyone, welcome to my quick video where I'm going to show you how you can use my new rune system found in my new Nashcraeft zine for Shadowdark called Valholl, a Norse-inspired theme for Shadowdark featuring my new rune system. You can find it on DriveThruRPG or itch.io in the links down below. I'll be showing you how you can easily implement this rune system into your game, either as a fun one-off interaction with an NPC of a particular rune series, or an inspiration for a mechanic in your own game. In Nord society, there is an esoteric practice known as rune casting, throwing carved wood, bone, or other material to divine the future. Those who partake in the practice open themselves to greater destinies or ill omens. Weird is blessing by the Norns, while omens could be those of Loki or Odin. A rune casting costs 333 silver pieces per cast, up to a max of 3 per day. Results last for one adventure session, and the GM could be a real stickler if they wanted with that 333 silver pieces. They have to actually collect silver, or not at will exchange gold for silver in this matter. So we'll go over here where we can do this together. Rune casting. There are 24 runes, and to cast you need to roll a d12 and either flip a coin or roll a d2 simulated really with any other dice. When you roll the coin, or when you flip the coin or roll the other dice on a tails or on an odds or evens or a 1 or a 2, you take the result of the d12. On a 2 or a heads or evens roll maybe, you add 12 to the result of the d12. This will obtain a result between 1 and 24, corresponding to a rune. Then you will flip a coin or roll odds and evens. On a tails or odds, it is going to be an omen, something unfortunate and hindering. On a heads or evens, it will be weird, which will be a boon or benefit to your team. So let's go ahead and try one of these, okay? So we'll go ahead and click a d12, and you can pull out your dice here. And I'll just pick a d4 because I think that's really easy. And for this video, we'll just say on the d4, on a 1 or a 2, we'll say that's a 1. And on a 3 or 4, we'll say that's a 2 on the coin flipping aspect. So let's roll and see what we get here. Okay, so we got a 4 on the d4, and we got a 4 as well on the d12, okay? So it says on a 2, and we said earlier that a 3 or 4 on the d4 was going to be a 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 12 to the result of our d12 result. Okay, so we're going to add 12 to the number 4. And what's that going to be? After some basic arithmetic, we're going to get 16. So we know we've obtained the rune Sowilo, meaning sun or guidance. But now we need to know, did we get an omen or weird? So let's roll a dice and see if it's an omen or a weird. So any dice on an odds, omen, on evens, weird. Oh, thank the gods. We have an evens. So, means we're going to get weird. So for the next adventure session, you will have +1 to all rolls when you are in sunshine. Not so useful in the dungeon, but maybe outside in the desert. Let's try another one. To simulate I can do this with any dice or a coin, we'll use a d12 and we'll roll a d6. The d6 representing our d1 or d2. We'll say on a 1, 2 to 3, it will be a 1. On a 4, 5, 6, it'll be a 2. Okay, so we essentially rolled a 1, which means we're just going to take the result of the d12. And in this case, we got 3, which is going to lead us to Thurzaz, which has the essence of giants, Jotuns, and Thor. Now we need to find out if we're going to have a weird or an omen. We'll roll a dice. We got an odds, so it's going to be an omen. Oh no. And in this case, this character is going to get -1 to all melee damage this adventure session. If you had your own bag of runes, actually, you could just draw them out of the bag, and then whatever rune you drew, if you drew it right side up or right side down, you had to flip it over. And if it was right side up, it's a weird, and if it's right side down, it's an omen. But otherwise, I've given you a way that you can simulate all 24 runes with an even chance of result with just 2 dice. So if you like what you saw with the rune system, please consider checking out the rest of the zine with hand-drawn art by Aaron Link and all graphic design done by me, Brady of Nashcraeft. We've got magic items, monsters, extra boons for your warlocks from the Curse Scroll number 1, as well as just a bunch of extra lore and flavor features and treasures, 4 new classes, and an alternative to carousing called bloats, which are essentially big festivals, new blessing tables, and all new treasure table items for all the level ranges. Thanks again for watching, and may your fortunes be prosperous.